in this pressure defense.
A little different than the first time these teams met, 61 years ago in Reynolds Coliseum.
In front of a
look at that pass by Hellems.
Here's Hellems with a nice pass to Cam for the lay-in.
And Ernie is
and a couple of appearances at the NIT as well under Keith so far. That one stripped away. The numerical advantage, NC State. Back to C. Brown, and he lays it in from Hellems.
Hellems gets his defender in the air. He wanted the foul as well.
Now, we talk everything else. I'm taking that, but I'll give him shooter, no question about it. And his team right now, back-to-back turnovers, and this is where NC State can be extremely dangerous. They haven't scored as much, and at the same time, he's a capable scorer. The biggest thing for him is making sure the offense runs the way Coach Keats wants it to.
Hellems had the speed advantage on Walker, gets a back rim bounce.
48% from three, but only shooting 39% overall from the field. So
to go to a second overtime. Syracuse and Indiana did it last night, scoring over 100 each. Dewana.
BC looked dominant in that game. Sebron's pass tipped. It comes to Hellems. Back to Sebron.
Louisville, and Hellems does a nice job of dropping it off inside. And on the other end, because Sebron gambles, it gives Louisville numbers 5 on 4. He's been very good outside the arc and over the course of his career.
A lob for Dewana, and he gets the roll.
See, that's because you draw 2, you know they're hedging that high ball screen.
Teams don't really respect him as an offensive player, but if he can finish around the rim, that changes what defenses do, doesn't it?
Well, that's an easy finish. It's emotional. It never gets old listening to that inspiring lift that Jimmy V has given to so many people, and how many lives have been saved.
Almost got caught there. Hellems, 62-57.
Despite his absence, NC State, the leading shot-blocking team in the conference, over 5 per game. Spinning to the rim and scoring, and it's Hellems.
Traquavian Smith really had his coming-out party against Louisville. Terrific effort in his first ACC competition in the turnover.
Smith glides to the rim.
Kevin Keats has brought to NC State is that offense off of defense and great conversion.
French. Hellems got back to block it. Has done it scoring, but this is pure hustle. And the block from Jericole.
You can see how they're playing E.B. Dewana. The defense is just packed in. They just want to make it very difficult.
Count the basket for Jericole Hellems.
See, get going. Gets it, very patient, deliberate. Gets a little bump, strong enough to finish. And they're forcing NC State to make shots. Not only are they not making shots, they're taking bad ones.
Good hands by Sebron to poke that one away. That's a good look. Deep 3. Nothing but nylon.
Well, one of the things Miami is doing to create that is they're jamming the lane. They're not allowing anyone, they're getting a lot of help, and they're not allowing anybody really to drive. And as I say that, Hellems has a baseline drive.
Tried to send it up to Miller. Couldn't get the finish. NC State back the other way. Easy lay-in for Hellems, and it's a 6-0 run for the Wolfpack. They punch right back. Hellems has it for NC State. Right back to Hellems in attack mode. Straight to the rack. Count it, plus the foul.
Shooting the 3. Well, there you see him make a straight, strong drive. Driving that slot, and that's a very, very tough play. And you see his physicality, keeps his head up, and when his team needs it, he steps.
What a defensive possession, though, by NC State. The best early on in this game. Closeouts and then contested shots all around.
Another tough take, Jericole Hellems.
There's multiple passes, a couple of ball swings. That has been the formula for them in this stretch.
Here's Hellems through the spin cycle. So crafty. Jericole Hellems.
0 for 5 to start the game. I really didn't like noon starts. Really tough to get the motor going. I've heard that a few times. Hellems, bottom of the nets.
Louisville going a little bit too fast right at the moment.
You can see the pace has picked up quite a bit.
Nice pass.
Nice transition defense for Louisville, but you can't do much with that. A nice take they've got out of the break.
Well, Hellems just does a nice job. I think he surprised Sam Williamson. Well, he picked up 2 fouls within 1 second.
Backdoor, and that's denied by Hellems.
Here's Hellems with 5 to shoot. Backing down, has the size advantage. Instead, fades away. Here's Hellems. 5 seconds to shoot. Working on Couture. Fade away again. He's got it again. NC State has come to life offensively. 4 turnovers in the last minute for the Hokies. Clinging to a 3-point lead on the road. Here's Justin Mutz. Working on Hellems. He lost the ball.
Him hitting 2 threes is a great sign for Virginia.
As a team, the Cavaliers 3 for 3.
Hellems, his first points. It's rated triple.
Hellems has it. Here comes NC State down by 2. Hellems pulls up deep for the lead.
Hello. You know, part of the dynamic three scores for NC State. Hellems take the deep 3. Jack Salt years ago, and now Cafaro's out here defending. Look at that.
Hellems hits.
Great shot.
He's got 3 triples as well, including this one over the 7-footer.
Great observation, Captain Obvious.
they just have developed that culture, and there's a good look. Up and under, Hellems with a finish.
You forced the help on Armando Bacot. He was the guy that they were leaving open in. If he's going to knock down threes, you're going to have a hands full tonight.
Hellems with a response for State. Love and Davis have 16 for North Carolina. Hellems, he responds. First 3 for Jericole Hellems, knocking down 41% this year. It's a 7-0 run for North Carolina. Hellems triggers, knocks down another. A 4-3 this half for Jericole Hellems, trying to keep the pack afloat.
No, that's a possession game.
Hellems thought about it, now will fire, and hit.
Boy, what a tough shot that was. Hot clock is off. Look at this. You know, that's a really nice job by Horton. He goes for the fake, he doesn't commit the foul, and he still has a hand in his face. You know, that is not an easy shot. But they're not always present and visible.
It's a quiet team. It's not a loud team. The leaders are by example. Great shot by Hellems.
Who's actually been a bigger factor offensively the last month. Holding that right knee, came down awkwardly, non-contact. And the Vols have been so good at home. They have not lost at home in years. Love and got away from Bacot. Here's Hellems. Smith.
Completely the opposite. As Laravia is blocked, Hellems will push it the other way. Good job by Hellems to switch the dribble and up and in.
Banging up against some big bodies.
Williamson's got 5, as I mentioned, part of that trio in double figures. That's a great pass, and the flush from Gibson.
Wake, though, that had Mucius on him, and that's a positive mismatch. He's got the size and the quickness to stay with him.
There it is. So Sebron on the board, finding an opening.
How much importance they have for this team as Hellems turns down a look.
Going in strong and banks it in.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you turn one down from 3, attack the basket.
Coming up on a minute to play here at a 14-point lead for Florida State. As they close in on their 17th win of the season, but switched in